Welcome back to Unhireable. I'm Kiera.
I'm Maile.
And if you watched season 1, then you probably already know us. But we wanted to give a special introduction to not season 2, but likely a more permanent way that we're approaching episodes from here on out, slightly because Maile and I will be doing somewhat of a takeover in that way. But a lot of this is because we're taking a new approach and gesture to how we do in-person programs. There's been a lot of changes in how we approach our programs with students and interacting with them. This is really because we've had an opportunity to interact with other projects going on in the college right now. We've even started doing that this autumn 2024. But for now, we won't go into too much detail. We'll keep it a little bit mysterious and vague for now. But if you know us, you probably already know what's going on in our programming.
Yeah, so if you have watched our previous episodes, if you haven't, I recommend you go back and check it out. But they were very focused on building the groundwork about what gesture is, the different concepts that we revolve our work around, specifically language like mission mindset, school mindset, and particularly story, how we use that as a method to change student identity, helping students become more professional. So if you're curious about that and want more of a deep dive into some of those concepts, I think those previous 6 episodes definitely spend a lot of time talking about that. It's really theoretical. So moving forward in Kiera and I's kind of takeover, I guess, we're going to focus a little more on student experience and particularly misconceptions I think a lot of students have around early career, around college and major, a bit more so than we did in the last previous episodes that we recorded.
The podcast is called Unhireable, not because we think students are innately unhireable. We really see hireability as a scale that someone can keep working towards. And unhireability is really coming from a place of school mindset and the misconceptions that float around about early career in school. And we think the best time to start working on one's unhireability or working towards more hireability is really in your early career, which starts in college and goes into your first few jobs. So with that, Maile and I are both in our early career right now, being in our first job after college. And we still consider ourselves as constantly working on our school mindset or trying to reverse it and working on our mission mindset as well. So in this next phase of episodes, we're really hoping to focus on some of those misconceptions that make students more unhireable. And a lot of that's going to come from Maile and I's own stories and misconceptions when we were students. We hope we can give our own perspective after having a few years of working on this, but we also know we might learn right along with you guys as Matt, Liz, and Kevin all give their advice and their input on the stories we're talking about on the podcast. So with that, I suppose we could just get right into it.